No matter how the struggle turns, it is not right for any Igbo man to speak ill of that boy, Victor Ume. In a video shared on Symphony TV during the 80th birthday celebration of Chief Dan Ulasi, Senator Victor Ume reflected on the political struggle faced by the Igbo people and the importance of unity in moments of national tension. His remarks came while discussing the long-standing issues surrounding Nnamdikanu, whose conviction and life sentence have continued to stir strong emotions across the southeast. According to Ume, no matter how the struggle turns, it is not right for any Igbo man to speak ill of that boy. Who is that boy? You cannot mention his name. Ume said as he emphasized the need for solidarity, fairness and compassion in responding to the situation. He's talking about Nnamdikanu. He stressed that although opinions may differ, the Igbo people must avoid internal division that weakens their collective voice. Ume explained that his stance was rooted in principle, noting that Kanu's imprisonment should not become an excuse for bitterness among Igbo leaders. He recalled how Chief Dan Ulasi had repeatedly called for justice and due process on national television. Even when such politicians risk offending powerful interests, according to Ume, this courage to defend truth regardless of consequences is what the Igbo people must continue to uphold. He stated that while the struggle surrounding Kanu has been difficult and emotionally charged, speaking negatively about him does not reflect the values of region. Instead, he called for calm, restraint and a continued demand for fairness through lawful and peaceful means. Ume also used the moment to commend Ulasi for being a fearless voice over the years, reminding the audience that leaders who speak boldly for justice deserve respect and support. He prayed that the Igbo people would remain united, insisting that division only weakens their pursuit of equity within the Nigerian Federation. He concluded by urging political leaders and citizens to maintain dignity and truth in all public engagement concerning national issues. Okay. John Way says it's now not a news that Nnamdikanu is most likely to win the Biafra referendum, even from the prison. How is he going to do that? When he says, I salute you, sir, I believe he says, MNK has made it already. He is an hero. It happened to Joseph in the Bible. He definitely gets to the destination, of which I believe MNK will also get there by God's grace. Amen. At Okonkwo says, Ume, thank you so very much. But point of correction, MNK is not a boy. No matter your position in the government, please don't address him as a boy. Those speaking ill against him don't know that they are betraying themselves. Time shall come, all of them will bow down and lick their own saliva. Purpose Odinma, Joey, Beri, all Jews or Kalu and some others. History will not forget or forgive them for betraying themselves in the name of political position. Children of unborn will pick up the pursuits. Olaguchi says, Nnamdikanu is not a boy. He's a real man. Some lost Igbos like Ibokwe, Uzodinma are speaking evil about him. At Prince Casey says, any person from Igbo land that speaks ill against MNK will buy before him. Okay. Kama Ike says, MNK issue has exposed the level of illiteracy in Igbo land. Of course, these guys are using MNK's issues for political gain. And then the fear of an attack from MNK criminals, none of them want him to be out. Never. Someone says, very correct. But Mr. Daniel says, so MNK, a full-grown adult, can now be addressed as a boy. Strategic critical, but someday these betrayals, people will address MNK as president. Optimistic. Okay, you're optimistic. Nojo says there are insinuations that a one-time Southeast governor has the blood of one Minaman is the reason he works against his own Igbo ethnic group interest and rigs election like mad, including his explosive justification for the life sentencing of Nnamdikanu. Let them continue, for we know that treacherous people often die a shameful death. Bethel says you are correct, sir. It is generally believed and common sensical that any woman who is speaking ill is transacting with the situation or must have a selfish interest. That is not the party issue. Ade Jessica says, because when I hit the truth, that's why the war of Armageddon is ravaging your place. Honorable says, Victor, God bless you. You know, some of our leaders don't even know their rights. It's true, sure. Some people don't know their rights. Lovett says, this is Odima Aga Ikwe. Onyeka Agbona says, all the comments that have been coming out from all these people politicians since Nnamdikanu was moved to Sokoto prison shows that they don't even know the evil plan the Nigerian government, controlled by Fulani and Yoruba terrorists, jihadists, and supported by Britain, have for Christians, especially with Igbos. Sending Nnamdikanu to Sokoto prison is like sending every Igbo people to prison and forcing all the Igbos to abandon our religion and embrace Islam, or all of us will buy. That one is not possible, though. That one is not possible. It's not possible. And they will not turn us to Muslims. Michael also says, which boy, before you dey wear cap like skyscraper, you get one of Bira house. Why is they vex? Apostle says, you are very hypocritical and disgraced to address Martin Nnamdikanu as a boy. In essence, you are a lad, okay? Aitara says, you already speak ill of him for calling him a boy. That person addressed as a boy, senior all of you. His glory will consume all of you. Okay now? Atichi says, God Almighty will punish you fools forever. Jordan Kem says, Sir Victor, your words are very true and kind to the heart. Please put other Igbo leaders in line. Thanks. Premier Lega says, who is boy? Victor Ume, how old are you? Peter Charles says, you are tired. What you really want is Biafra and not Nigeria. Kalu Kinsley says, we know our own when they speak. Ochuzo Kalu is aware that he is with no value. We are waiting for what must happen to him. Joy says, you are billion times correct. Distinguished Senator Ume, may your days be lengthy. Tochiwa says, a very good advice from a wise person from the East. Alright, though, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.